I'd like to thank Steve and Kevin at Cadence for contacting Steve at KGW for putting together this news article for KGW.
Thanks, Cale. Up next on The Story, a cleanse from all the serious political news of the day. We'll introduce you to an 11-year-old science and engineering whiz who has some out-of-this-world aspirations for his latest project. Stephen Redlin explains when The Story returns. Today is National STEM Day. If you're not aware, STEM stands for science, technology, engineering, and math. And one local student plans to use a recent project to get in touch with some astronauts 227 miles above the Earth. Stephen Redlin has our story.
Command config sat rx, where to point the rotors.
Sounds like quite a piece of programming happening out in Southwest Portland.
Now I can do stat rx x modem, and now it will download the TLE file.
Programmer Zeke Wheeler is running his self-built satellite tracker.
It's the Lego antenna rotor. Everyone's built Legos, not everyone has made an antenna rotor that works out of Legos. The antenna is about on the exact other side of the Earth right now.
Zeke is 11 years old. He's been into science since he was 1.5.
We bought a switch, a little battery holder, and a light bulb. We screwed it into a small piece of 2x4 and connected the wires up, and he ran around the house and opening and closing, going switch, battery, light bulb, and he had a great time.
National Science, Technology, Engineering, and Math Day. STEM Day started 8 years ago. It's a day to celebrate students like Zeke. Nearly 7% of all U.S. occupations involve STEM.
Back around to the root cellar.
Zeke is homeschooled. In his life, he's already designed and built circuit boards, a 23 cm helical antenna.
The hooks connect to the antenna so that we can easily carry it around without it flopping around. Yep.
He's also designed and built a 10-foot-long giant helical antenna. Zeke and his dad are using all their STEM skills to reach some very distant new friends.
And you want a pretty directional antenna to contact space.
He's going to talk with the astronauts circling the planet high above the Earth.
The entire reason that we did it was so that we could contact the International Space Station.
So he studied, tested, and earned his ham radio operator's license when he was 8 years old.
Trying to contact the ISS on ham radio.
He's preparing for his first ham conversation with the astronauts.
We're going to make a list of things, like to ask them, like what do we look like from up there?
His plan is to be ready for an end-of-year call. Locked and loaded, Zeke is celebrating National STEM Day by continuing to tweak his self-made tools.
We'll support what he's interested in, and wherever we can take it, as far as he wants to go with it.
Remember Lima Lima? Clear.
With scientist Zeke Wheeler, I'm Stephen Redlin, KGW News.
By the way, Stephen tells us the father-son duo could have just bought the parts and equipment that they needed, but they chose to do it all themselves instead. All right, keep sending your questions and comments to The Story at KGW.com. We're going to wrap things up